Thank you, Tony. Tonight, a Rhode Island Republican lawmaker is receiving some backlash after he sent a tweet to one of the outspoken survivors of the Florida school shooting. In the tweet, he called the high school student a dummy after she tweeted about her stance on arming teachers in classrooms. Well, now some political heavy hitters here in Rhode Island are saying he should apologize. Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian joins us now from the State House with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
Well, there have been multiple calls for Representative Chippendale to apologize, but so far that apology hasn't come.
To make our community safer.
As the state's working group on gun safety meets for the first time, a tweet was making waves. Republican State Representative Michael Chippendale calling 19-year-old Parkland school shooting survivor Emma Gonzalez a dummy in a tweet, disagreeing with the teen about her stance on arming teachers in the wake of the latest deadly shooting at a Tennessee Waffle House.
To call her a dummy is disrespectful, and it's rude and unfair, and I think she's an inspirational young woman.
We spoke with Governor Raimondo outside of the inaugural meeting of the gun safety group created by the governor in the wake of the deadly shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School on Valentine's Day. Emma Gonzalez rocketed to fame in the wake of that shooting, becoming an outspoken gun opponent. She now has more than 1.5 million Twitter followers.
There is no place for using that kind of language in a civic discourse, especially for a young woman who's trying to do the right thing, and by the way, is having a huge impact.
You know, an older gentleman to be, who's a state legislator, to be making comments like that online, I think it's just really actually pretty despicable.
Linda Finn of the Rhode Island Coalition Against Gun Violence and Raimondo both believe Chippendale should apologize. So does Republican candidate for governor and Cranston Mayor Alan Fung. Chippendale is a town chair for Fung's gubernatorial campaign. A spokesman for Fung says they discussed the tweet with Chippendale and expressed their disappointment in his choice of words. And lawmakers are scheduled to be back here at the State House Tuesday night. The House Judiciary Committee set to hear numerous gun-related bills. I did reach out to Representative Chippendale, but so far have not heard back. His tweet has since been deleted. In Providence, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.